Eternal Life fans, this video is to notify you all that soon on the Longevity channel we're going to be interviewing Dr. Vera. How do you guys pronounce her last name? Gorbunova. Dr. Vera Gorbunova. And she is an anti-aging scientist, and it's going to be awesome. Oh, I didn't turn my lights on. This is kind of prep for the interview. Make sure all the technical stuff is working. Because last time we had with the Brian Kennedy stream, man, my audio was just crap. So hopefully it'll be better this time. We're just test it out.
And the irony of this, everybody, is that Rowan's audio has never been poor in any live stream I've been on with Rowan or any private Skype meetings ever. And Rowan is our mic and audio tester who is running all of the OBS software. So we do these live streams, and he checked all of our mics. He checks Brian Kennedy's mic, mine, Alex, Max's, and himself, and everything looked fine. And Rowan, you never even really diagnosed what that problem was for the Brian Kennedy mic for you, right?
Yeah, it's I'm pretty sure it's taking the audio feed from NDI. So NDI is a program I use to pull the video and audio feeds directly from the Skype program. But when you pull the audio feeds particularly, that seems to cause trouble. So my audio being pulled from the NDI Skype, that was causing everything. I think I fixed it now. Hopefully it should be good, and hopefully someone will appear in the live chat and give us some audio, gauge, tell us how it is. So I guess we could watch a little bit, or we could just talk about Dr. Vera.
I'd like us to maybe watch her Undoing Aging lectures on YouTube from 3 years ago. I think that would be a good one to do.
Yeah, that's what I got pulled up right now.
And I'm going to do a post on Facebook right now to have the live stream link. Well.
Hey, Brent.
Yo.
Can you send me the longevity screenshot so I can have that as my background?
The one that I have in my background?
Yeah.
Yes, I will send that to you.
All right. Now, if we start playing some Dr. Vera, are you guys going to be able to hear it, or should I share my screen with you guys? Because you guys, it's actually going to be playing on the live stream. So if you guys probably could hear it if you had the live stream open, but that would be weird. Maybe you'd cause some echoes or something. I'll share my screen. I think that'd be best.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Let's start.
Okay, I would like to thank Aubrey for the invitation to this excellent meeting. Today I'm going to tell you two stories that have to do with our efforts to undo certain processes that occur with age and with this increased entropy that we observe. So the first one will have to do with comparative biology approach to aging that we use. So as you can see, in nature we can find animals with wide range of lifespans, from very short-lived, which are, for better or worse, are the most commonly used laboratory models, like mice and other model organisms, all the way to a very long-lived species like bowhead whale that lives 200 years, which makes it 100-fold difference between different mammals in their longevity. So if we could find what makes animals on this end of the spectrum different from these ones and then apply it to people, so that may result in a very significant improvement. So I will focus on this rodent for now. Well, it lives 32 years. It may not be as impressive as bowhead whale, but if you just look at rodents, it is the longest lived rodent. And in addition to being so long-lived for such a small creature, it's the same size as a mouse, naked mole rats are also resistant to pretty much all age-related diseases. So they have very low frequency of cancer. In fact, there are only 4 cases reported They are resistant to osteoarthritis. I'm not going to talk much about it, but we experimentally tried to induce arthritis, and when mice develop arthritis in a few weeks, naked mole rats just don't, even on the injured knees. They are very resistant to ischemia reperfusion, and people don't find any evidence of neurodegenerative processes in their brain. So all this makes them a really exciting model. They were named Vertebrate of the Year in 2013. Thanks to this discovery that came from our group, where we first focused on their resistance to cancer. So I will briefly review that, and then I will tell you, of all the where we're going with that now. Yeah, so they like to be on the covers of very good journals because they can turn the clock backwards. But let's come back to cancer. So when we first started working on naked mole rat, all we knew, okay, this animal lives 10 times longer than a standard laboratory rodent, and they don't get cancer. But like, where do we start? So we started by culturing cells and just looking for clues. And we noticed something very peculiar, that cells of naked mole rats, when they cultured in a media, they make media viscous. So there is some kind of goo secreted by the cells. We didn't know what it was, and after lots of searching, we found that this...
Max, are you saying something?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering if the background looks good.
Looks good.
Yeah, it looks good, Max.
Perfect. Sorry for interrupting. I just wanted to make sure of that.
No worries.
Goo was hyaluronic acid, or hyaluronan, which is a very important component of extracellular matrix that is found in multiple tissues, in humans as well. And it's not only it absorbs water, it's a lubricant, and it also participates in signaling. So it's a signaling molecule. It binds to receptors on cell surface. And it's already been used in the clinic for various local applications, arthritis treatment, in eye surgery, and so on. But hasn't been used really in any kind of systemic approach. So when we looked at hyaluronan in the naked mole rat, we were astonished to find that in the naked mole rat, so here it's a gel separating hyaluronan, and we are comparing naked mole rat to several other species. And you can see they have so much more of it, and also the size is much greater. So hyaluronan is a polysaccharide, linear polysaccharide. So these chains are 10 times longer in naked mole rat than in human, and there is probably more than 10 times more abundant. So what does it mean in terms of cancer? So what we demonstrated just in one slide here, that if we try to take normal mouse cells and make a tumor out of it, so we can introduce two mutational hits, and make a tumor. The same hits don't work in naked mole rat cells. The cells don't form a tumor unless we also prevent these cells from making hyaluronan. So if we prevent them from making hyaluronan, voila, we get tumors. So basically what it means, we prevent naked mole rat cells by making hyaluronan, and they become as susceptible to cancer as mice. So of course the next question we asked was, okay, hyaluronan protects naked mole rat from cancer, but
Can you press pause, please?
Yeah.
So she calls it hyaluronic. I believe it's hyaluronic acid is how we pronounce it in English, right?
Yes. What do you guys know about what knowledge do you have?
So I missed earlier on in this. What is she talking about with the naked mole rat?
So in general, she's just talking about, it's a very well-known thing in the longevity community that the naked mole rat lives. I was trying to confuse those. I was trying to say naked roll mat, but I was like, my brain was like, wait a minute. I had a little dyslexia there. The naked mole rat lives way longer than rats and mice that live on average like 2 years, maybe a little longer than 2 years, and we can extend rats and mice life to like 3.8 years at the absolute most is the most we've done so far with like the best life extension therapies. But we've only used like some therapies individually. What I want, and what I want for humans too, is for us to basically throw the kitchen sink at rats.
Combine all the therapies at once.
Combine them all, right? And then if it doesn't work, then go back to the drawing board. At the very least, instead of just doing young plasma transfusions, which everybody's so excited about right now in the last few weeks since that big study came out. But it's not surprising to me. I mean, I've been talking about young plasma transfusions for years, and I wanted to interview the founder of Ambrosia, Jesse Karmazin, Dr. Jesse Karmazin, back in 2017. He didn't want to do an interview with me and still doesn't. But I want people doing this, right? And there are people doing this. I'm a big proponent of this because of all the benefits. And guess what? This is really sad and unfortunate. My nephew, my 21-month-old nephew, young nephew, just got bit by a rattlesnake 48 hours ago, had to be helicopter airlifted to the UC Davis Hospital. Thank goodness he looks stable and everything looks fine. The horse antivenom they gave him apparently didn't work because the molecules were too big, so they gave him sheep molecules, sheep antivenom, which did help him. They also gave him fentanyl, and they also gave him plasma transfusion. So when somebody is really in stress and needs help, they know that giving a plasma transfusion will help him out. So why don't we give people plasma transfusions from young people as an anti-aging therapy? Well, people say, oh, that's unethical, that's immoral, it's unproven. Is it? How unproven is it? We're not going to know unless we try these things, and we're not going to try these things.
Plus, there's so many testing that we need to do with the synergetic effects of everything together all at once, right? Because we don't even know if that it could counteract certain things or stay the same if we do one therapy against the other therapy, right? We don't know what the synergetic effects could be.
But my general point that you'll hear me say over and over again is that we're never going to know any of this stuff unless we try. And so why don't we start with the things that seem to be the least risky and the things that seem to have the most upside? To me,
well, I think the reason for that, though, Brent, is it's easier said than done. I think it's just funding, right? It costs a lot to just test one thing.
It always comes back to money. So they're seeing, hey, this 21-month-old seems to be in a state of crisis. He was bit by a rattlesnake. Let's throw everything at him to save his life. Great. I think that's good. I want people to, in general, take a different approach to aging and saying, hey, aging's coming for all of us. All hands on deck. Let's get more serious about this, and let's create more funding for this. This is our general mission. So, Rowan, we're supposed to be meeting with Vera in probably 10 minutes. So, instead of just playing, we're not even going to get through this video. Yeah. Can we maybe brainstorm a little bit for the rest of this live stream? So go to longevity. Do we have the link? I'll put it. Yeah, I'll put the link in the comment section right now if we don't already have it there.
The link is in the live stream.
Let me go to this
right now.
Live stream.
I posted the link.
So are we going to implement that strategy that we talked about earlier, Brent, with letting her talk about her backstory and everything?
I posted the link. I posted the link for Vera in the live stream chat, so everyone go over there. Yeah.
I'm just gonna repost that so it's newest in the live stream, so everybody sees that. Boom.
Brent, you know what I'm talking about with starting out with the backstory?
I think we really should. What do you think, bro?
For her backstory and how she got into this.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that.
What motivated her to get in this movement?
That's a great question. I always love hearing about that. I think it's very interesting.
I love it. And so we have the naked mole rat picture there, and I love it, Rowan. So maybe you can have that up there for quite a bit, or you can put it in the bottom left corner where it says longevity, right?
You mean when she's talking about naked mole rats?
Yeah, and that's what she's most famous for in the hyaluronic acid. At least that's what I perceive her to be most famous for.
Yeah, so I wasn't even planning on showing the picture of the naked mole rat during our actual interview with her, but I could if you guys want. It's just for this, just for the sake. Because when I'm on this channel, I can just mess around and play around.
I think we should. It's such a funny-looking little creature, and it's what she's most known for. So I think that you should do that, Ron.
Definitely. Okay,
I agree.
Put it there for sure. Have you guys heard of the valley of I think it's called Okinawa Valley, and they attribute their longevity to hyaluronic acid, and they think I watched a documentary on it, and the hyaluronic acid gets formed in high concentrations in this population due to the starchy root vegetables they eat. Like, they're being fermented by the gut bacteria in the microbiome, and they create the hyaluronic acid.
I think it's called Okinawa
So
Valley.
that's pretty interesting. If you ever
That is definitely interesting. Please bring that up when we're interviewing Vera, Rowan, please. And also, on that note, since you mentioned the microbiome, everybody, we have secured an interview with the founder and CEO of Viome, the leading microbiome company on the planet. I don't even think that they have competition, in my opinion. All the other microbiome companies that I've personally researched are just poor technology. Essentially, some of them have been investigated by the FDA as being fraudulent. Viome is incredible. I won't say much more about it now, but I'm a big fan of theirs. I'm a Viome customer. I've been eating my Viome diet for the last 14 months of my life. I believe it's helped improve my life. On top of that, this person, Naveen Jain, who we're going to be interviewing on June 16th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Set your calendars. He is a billionaire. He was worth $8 billion at the end of the tech boom in the late 90s, early 2000s, info space with this company. He's a very interesting person. He doesn't just want to cure all human aging and human chronic diseases, but he also wants to take us to the moon, and he's a credible person. I want to do all those things too, but I don't have the resources to do them. I'm doing my best. This gentleman is incredible. Naveen Jain, set your calendars, everybody. June 16th, 5 p.m. Pacific time on our Longevity channel, live stream set, Naveen Jain.
Yes,
Awesome.
that'd be freaking awesome. Been watching a bunch of his interviews, and he is an impressive individual for sure. Yeah.
Hey, Rowan, this is up to you if you want to, but I was just thinking it would be cool if all of us have that longevity background. I think it would look cool.
I thought
What do you
that at
think?
first too, but then Brent said, I think it was Alex who said it would be cool to have individual back posters because that kind of like distinguishes us, like, you know, like it's more interesting to look at, I think, than to have them all the same. So I think Alex convinced me it's much better to have different. What do you guys think? I like different personally.
What if we have different ones promoting our longevity brand? So like kind of give the audience to understand that we're, you know, part of longevity team. Just kind of like more viewer friendly, right?
Like each a different one, like so an individual,
different
an individualized longevity background.
Right.
Right. Like for instance, I could put like longevity etched on the cave behind me, right? Like something like that. It's still be individual.
Yeah, because like imagine a viewer just coming right into the stream and then they could immediately, without doing anything, just realize, oh, who's the longevity guys and who's the interviewer? Just immediately, right? Just from seeing the background.
Right.
Of
That
us.
is a cool idea. What do you think, Brent?
I am impartial here. I see both sides of the argument. I am going to keep the longevity background for now, but I might get tired of it after a while and want to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I'm doing for now. Max likes it. I like it. It's our brand. It's our wallpaper for everything, for our YouTube, for our Twitter, for our Facebook. And Anya Yaki did a great job creating this wallpaper for us. So I'm going to keep it for now, and whatever you guys want to do for your background, feel free to do it. I love all the different caves that you have there, Rowan, and the colors of the cave that you have right now matches the color scheme of our longevity. So
I like this cave. I love caves. I might just like stick with the cave theme and then just switch caves every so often, you know? I love the caves.
Yeah.
And then naked mole rats would probably be living in the caves. 'Cause they're underground creatures.
The Fountain of Youth might be in one of those caves right now. Just
I could just
So
put a
guys,
bunch of naked mole rats behind me as well.
we really should be posting on Facebook more. I just did a post and I tagged a bunch of people for our live stream. I tagged 87 people. And the only reason I didn't tag the full 99 that they allow you is because when you do more than like 87, with the new like software update Facebook did a month ago or so, you literally can't even click post because it's like too many people in there and you can't even click the blue post button. So I did it. I tagged 87 people and we already have 10 likes. So we should really, in general, be promoting our live streams more. And I love that we're on this live stream right now, promoting our live stream. But audience, if you guys have any creative ways, put them in the comments below about how we can promote our live streams even better. I'm going to do an Instagram story right now, actually, but there's no hyperlink in Instagram stories. That's what's really annoying, you know. So I'll just say link on our page bio.
Yeah. Thanks for everyone for showing up in the chat. How's the audio? Does everyone's audio sound good? Because if we can get the audio figured out perfectly right now, then we'll know exactly how it will sound for Vera. Because I won't change a freaking thing, and it'll just.
How does my audio sound? Does my audio sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, because I'll probably be talking right from here. So does it sound good from here?
Yes. How does my audio sound, you guys?
Perfect. Yeah.
And guess what? The ironic thing now is the audio you're hearing is literally a completely different microphone than the audio the audience is going to hear. And I had to do it that way because, like I said, before when I tried to use the same microphone for Skype and the stream with me, it messes up. But if I use different ones,
it does that quiet thing that we've witnessed earlier.
Yeah.
Like silence.
So yeah. So it'll sound completely different for you guys than it will for the audience, but hopefully... How does my audio sound, audience? Does it sound good? I think it sounds good. I was doing a bunch of tests before we even got on.
Rowan, have you seen the third Mummy movie? The Rise of the Dragon King or something?
I believe so. Wait, Dragon Queen?
Rise of the Dragon something. I watched that
one
recently.
With a female mummy. The female was the main villain. What was
no,
that?
That's the new Tom Cruise one. I'm talking still the original series of the Mummy with
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser, yeah. The third Mummy movie, something dragon. But anyway, I watched it recently, and the whole movie is based off this Chinese emperor trying to find the Fountain of Youth, trying to live forever. And the Fountain of Youth is actually in a cave, and it looks exactly like the cave you have in your background. So,
really, that is very interesting.
Looks really similar.
With Brendan Fraser, right? The original series.
Yes, with Brendan Fraser.
Okay, I gotta freaking watch that because the cave is also connected to the Fountain of Youth in the movie. The movie where Hugh Jackman is playing Blackbeard in a Peter Pan movie, I think. And then he goes to the cave, and the cave is like, he's trying to look for the secret to the Fountain of Youth, and he goes to a cave. He says, I will live forever. Let's see. What is this? Peter Pan.
That's just called Pan. The movie's just called Pan.
Oh, yeah. Pan. Hugh Jackman, yeah. I'm like spelling everything bad. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, he was looking for the Fountain of Youth in this movie, which was pretty awesome. That's just another case. They always try to make it like the bad people are trying to live forever. You know, that's like always the theme. What the heck is that?
Right.
Why? You think it might have something to do with like religion? The convention of making people bad who want to live forever.
I think that's where it's.
How is that religion? How is that connected with religion?
It's essentially like because like that's it's like maybe they like most people are religious and like they internalize any alternative to like yeah, they internalize it even though they're atheists, and then it comes out like this.
Oh right, that could be a legitimate theory.
Look up Rowan, Mummy 3 Fountain of Youth. Look what that looks like.
Okay. Mummy 3 Fountain of Youth. So we're literally supposed to be meeting up with her right now, right?
There's no pictures of it, man.
She's supposed to...
definitely watch that movie. It looks exactly like your background to me.
So I guess we could try calling her. Oh, there's the cave in this movie. I should type in cave.
Oh, they're kind of a Disney. It's not the actual.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know Disney had stuff about the Fountain of Youth. Look at that. What's this from?
Disney. Wow.
Donald Duck.
Gotta save this.
Daffy.
You guys do me a quick favor and just go to your Instagram and share the story that I shared. It's real easy.
Yeah.
You go to your message and then you just click add to your story. Simple. It takes you like 10 seconds. I'm trying to promote this live stream in the story.
Yes, I will do that.
Yeah, and Vera is just supposed to message me on Skype. And I just told her it'd be great if she can join, right about now. So hopefully she'll be messaging me any moment.
All right, I shared it.
Thank you.
As soon as it looks like we're almost certain she's about to join, I'll just end this stream like immediately because we don't want to be talking. We don't want to have her jump onto a live, like immediately be live, right?
Oh, why not? We can have her. We can say, hey, we're ending up on Rowan's channel live, just as long as we let her know that we're live.
Yeah, we got to let her know.
Whatever she says will be on the internet until the end of time, unless YouTube gets censored. The future is uncertain. Who knows what's going to happen, Trump?
Yes.
Alex, Max, I think you guys have probably been following this more. Any update on that about what's been happening with Trump? Social media censorship?
Yeah, there's no updates now. It's I think they put that on the back burner for right now because of so much else going on, and the election's coming up and him focusing on beating Biden, which Biden is beating himself. But I forgot we're on live stream.
Hey, you guys, my wife texted me and said, can you hear Alton, my son? I can very faintly hear him, so I can't imagine you guys can hear him on the live stream.
I can't hear anything. We're good.
Good. He's all the way off in our bedroom. And I showed Alex, I showed Max and Rowan this. Lauren got some of these sound, gosh, I can't remember. What are they called? Like little egg cartridges, foam things, whatever.
Acoustic pads or something. Acoustic panels, I think.
Acoustic panels. Lauren's got a lot of them on the wall there, over my closet on the wall there. She's going to get them over the door on the ceiling. So hopefully that will help the quality of my sound and help the sound not travel as much to our house as well, too. Getting more professional.
Yeah.
Okay, incoming call. So let me answer this. Okay, I just spoke with her for a second, and I'm going to call her in. And then maybe, Rowan, she can make a brief appearance on Eternal Life Fan, and then we'll go private. We'll prepare for a few minutes, and we'll go live in 10 minutes at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Vera. Can you hear us and see us?
I can hear you. I don't know if I can see you. Oh, okay. Yes, I see you.
Yeah, we're small right now because
Very
Rowan's
small.
sharing a screen. Rowan, can you unshare your screen, please?
Yeah.
There we go.
Much better.
Hi, Vera.
This way I can interact with you.
Vera.
Hello.
Yeah, so Vera, on that note, if you want to do any screen shares, if there's any information that you want us to find, you can just talk, and Rowan has control of the screen share, so he can do a Google search, he can pull up images, anything. We're going to be live, but anything that you want to do, feel free, and we can be creative with this. And I think you saw the Brian Kennedy interview, so you know the format. You're going to be big in the bottom right-hand corner, and we're going to kind of be across the top and the left side. But the bottom corner is just going to be for images or promotions of social media. And Rowan, maybe we could stop live on your channel, and we can just speak with Vera privately now, if that works.
Yes. We'll do that. Let's see here.
I guess we'll tell everybody thank you for joining. Make sure you go to the Longevity YouTube channel now. We'll be live in 9 minutes at 5 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone. All right, that stream is just ended.